This is why I train in martial arts. A lot of people don't like them. A lot of people follow them blindly. And in this story, Steven Seagal is made to look pretty crazy.
Son of that. So, what do you think about this scene? And I was saying, well, Stephen, it's a pretty hard-hitting scene. In this scene, by the way, I play a serial killer, and I grab a priest, and I threaten to blow his head off, and then Stephen comes in and ends up murdering me. So I said, Stephen, it's a pretty intense scene. He says, I think it would probably be better if I don't kill you. I said, I hear you. And Stephen says, I think it's just bad that we keep putting this violence into the world. I mean, we're creating a sicker and sicker society. But I said, I hear you. And Stephen says, I think it's just bad that we keep putting this violence into the world. I mean, we're creating a sicker and sicker society into the world. I think it's just bad that we keep putting this violence into the world. Said, I hear you. And Stephen says, I said, I understand that, Stephen, but this case may be an exception. I mean, it was like an Austin Powers moment.
I'm still alive, only I'm very badly burned.
I ended up shouting up, finish me off, you son of a... Come on, don't leave me like this. It was horrible.
It was horrible. Okay.
Now to an investigation into some troubling video that was caught on camera, a crime in South Jersey. Last week, half a dozen people kicked, stomped, and beat a woman as she tried in vain to protect her head and her face. Even more disturbing, police say the attack might be some sick form of entertainment. Action News reporter Bob Brooks is live in Millville for us this afternoon to get to the bottom of it. Bob.
Yeah, Alicia, when you see that video, you see just how disturbing it was. Neighbors where this happened tell me that it was, in fact, planned. The people were cheering it on when it happened. I'm told this all started on Facebook. You can see the victim is surrounded and hit repeatedly, again and again. Finally, the mob surrounding her is pulled away. Luckily, she's able to walk away from her injuries. This was the chaotic scene in the 100 block of South 3rd Street in Millville this past Wednesday. The video speaks for itself, but those who live here to have to witness this in person say it was heartbreaking.
It was just terrible. It was very terrible.
That down there that day was just unacceptable.
Those who live here also say this is part of a bigger problem. They say this is what is being done here for entertainment on a regular basis.
You have people coming from other cities to come and watch this as the entertainment, and that's sad. You know, why? Because there's nothing out here for these kids. Come and watch this as the entertainment. Come from other cities to come and watch this as the entertainment. Come from other cities to come and watch this as the entertainment. And that's sad, you know.
On a regular basis.
You have people coming from other cities to come and watch this as the entertainment. And that's sad, you know. Why? Because there's nothing out here for these kids.
That's what people wanted to see, a darn fight. They got right what they wanted. A fight. People need to grow up.
They also say fights like these are just the tip of the iceberg. That violence here is out of control, and they've lost faith in their neighbors to change.
This is
We spoke with Millville Police Chief Jody Farabella, who says they've made 4 arrests in connection to the fight. He's also ordered more patrols in the area to try and prevent this from happening again.
from the play.
Well, we don't need to do Clockwork Orange type therapy. I think if we just realize that Steven Seagal was right about that, and maybe a good thing for those kids to do instead of beating up on people, we could enroll them in youth activities. And one youth activity is what? Martial arts.